It's December 25th, 2012, and I'm Joy. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, even though from this day forward that's not going to make any sense. I'm here today to show you some nifty new notions, thanks to my sewing friend Phylly, that you all know if you read my blog. She gave me my Christmas present yesterday, and it's things that I have never had before, and I didn't even know they existed, and I just love them all. So I wanted to do a Nifty Notions video to show them to you. So my husband and I went to meet she and her husband at the rib crib yesterday, and so we exchanged gifts, and mine was some fabric and a pattern and a book and something like that. Nothing nearly as exciting as she gave me. So anyway, the first thing she gave me was this box right here. Now I'm sure that if you sew like Phylly and I do, you know this is to keep patterns in. But this is an extra nice one. It's got this really nice lid I discovered that has magnets in it. And I don't really know what all that's about. I don't know if maybe she got this and it was flat. It looks like maybe it was, and you put it together. How cute is that? But it's really sturdy. It's sturdy and hard, and it's got this little divider in the middle of it. And you can see I have already put it to use, and it's full of patterns already. Of course, I only own 5,000 patterns, so I certainly have plenty to put in this box. Now, so she gave me this box, only these patterns weren't in it. It had all of these little special gifts she made me in it. So let me show you what she gave me. Number one is this mug here, and it says, if I'll hold it still so you can see it, Dangerous Curve, and it's referring to the crotch curve, of course. If you have read my blog very long, or if you've watched my tutorials, you know how long Phylly and I have worked on trying to perfect the crotch curve when we make pants. Now, we've gotten pretty darn close, and we're making a lot of pants these days, but anyway, I thought this mug was so cute. But then she made me this other thing that goes in the mug. Look at how cute it is. It looks like a little apron, and that's the front of the apron. Well, it's not an apron. This is the back of it, and it's got these two little ties on it. And then if you look at this side, you can see it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little pockets in it. And this side has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pockets in it. And Phylly told me there's a pattern for this. I didn't get the pattern number from her, but she told me that there is a pattern for this. So what you do, after Phylly demoed it to me, because I messed it all up the first time I tried to put it together, you take the mug, which I'll probably use a different mug because I want to use this one in my sewing room because it's so cute about the crotch curve. Okay, so you put it down inside the mug, fold it in half, so that way part of the little pockets are in the inside and the rest of the pockets are on the outside. And then you take the little bow, and my mother taught me how to tie a bow when I was a little girl. First you just tie one over the other, then you take the bottom, the one that's coming out the bottom, and you make a loop. Then you take the part that's coming out the top and you make the other loop and put it around the bottom, and then you pull it, and it will be perfectly straight. See? Isn't that cute? And so now you can take all your little implements or tools or quilting notions or whatever you want to call them, and you put them in the cup. Now see, here's the thing. Phylly and I are always taking classes, sewing classes, and we're going to a sewing class in February in Tulsa to take a class 4 days long by Louise Cutting. See there? How cute is that? Let me see, that's a screwdriver. Maybe I should put it in the middle. No, let me see, where do I want to put that? Some of them are little and some of them are big. So, there. You put it in a little one, it holds it up straighter. This pen can go in a little one too. See there how they all stay up? Anyway, what was I saying? We're going to this class in February to Louise Cutting, and so Phylly made me all these things to take to class. Okay, so that was the first little present that I opened. And the next thing that I opened was these. She made me 2 of these darling little scissor fobs. How cute are they? Now, you know, if you read my blog, that I learned recently how to make jewelry, and so I've been making jewelry, but it never dawned on me to make one of these. How cute. She made me 2 of them because we each recently bought Kai scissors, K-A-I, because we found out they're really, really nice scissors, and they are, but they're kind of expensive. And so we're going to take our Kai scissors to the class, and we don't want them to be mistakenly apprehended. So she made me 2 fobs, 1 for each of my scissors. I have a big pair and a little pair, and so does Phylly, because everything she does I have to do, and vice versa. So we have 2 pairs of scissors, and so she made me 2 fobs. And what you do is it has like a little necklace hook clasp on the back of it. And so I don't know if I did it right, but I kind of wrapped it around here a couple times and then put the little hoozy through the watchet and hooked it. And so there you go. Darling. And fun. Now they're kind of long. And they've got the cutest beads. She has much cuter beads than I have. I'm going to find out where she gets her beads. And so I think I'm going to make mine a little bit shorter so I can use some of these beads to make some jewelry with, because they're so cute. Or maybe I'll make another fob for a different pair of scissors or something. Okay, so that's the first thing she made me, but she didn't stop there. She took her big scissors, and her big scissors are 9-inch, mine are 8-inch, so hers are a little longer than mine. But she took her scissors and she put them down and she traced a pattern around them. And she came up with this little scissor purse, holder, case, whatever you want to call it. I wonder if my gun will fit in it. Anyway, she just made this pattern up herself. It's totally lined. And I just love the fabric. She knows I love bright fabric. The inside's totally lined. I don't even know where the seams are. She's such a good seamstress. Isn't that just the cutest thing? And so you take your scissors and fob and all and put them down inside. And then the little flap flops over. And you take, it's got these little bows here, but one of them is a loose string, and you wind it around that little button right there, and it stays shut. And so then, not only did she make me that one, we have 2 pairs of scissors, right? So she made me a little one for the little scissors. And how cute is that? Put that down in there, close the little lid, wrap the little thingy around the button, take them both, put them in the cup, and go to our class. Now how cute. I probably said how cute 50 times, but isn't it really? So, really wonderful project for somebody to make. Because if you're starting out sewing, you're probably going to want to take a lot of classes, and it's really nice to have your stuff in things like this when you go to a class. Number one, nobody will mistake it for theirs, and you'll remember to bring it all back with you because it'll all be contained. Okay? So that's Nifty Notion for today, Christmas Day 2012, and that's all for now. Bye!